I got told quite early. I missed out in the New Zealand series. I didn't play the last two games, so I was told to be ready. There might be a chance for me to open the batting, so I got enough time to prepare. And opening is something that I've done for a long time in my career. So I just had to go back and practice it a little bit more. And like I said, I batted a lot in the top of the order, so I know how I need to get my runs and what processes I need to follow. And I got enough practice time. I came here early. I played an India A game, which helped me to get some time in the middle. We played a few practice games as well, so I got a lot of time in the middle, so it was good. It helped me in my preparation. Anything, I've said this before, I just want to be in the playing 11, fit me in wherever, and just want to go there, bat, and play for the team. I don't know, honestly. I don't have a answer to that. I mean, I just go there, try and see what I need to do in that given scenario, and whenever I walk in, what is it that the team requires, what is it that I need to do to get runs from there on, and try and keep my game as simple as I can. Luckily for me, I batted in different positions. So early on, when I was asked to bat in different places, it was a bit of a challenge mentally, and not so much technique, but at least mentally how to play those first 20-25 balls, what shots I can play, how early can I attack, how much do I need to how much I need to be cautious. So those were the things that was a bit tricky early on, but now that I've played in ODIs, in Test cricket all over the place, so it's just given me a little bit of an idea as to how I need to manage my innings and how I need to start. And I feel like it's just the start that's important, whether I'm batting top of the order or in the middle order. Is just the start, the first 30-40 balls. If I can manage that, then everything else starts to seem like it's regular batting. So that's what I try to focus on.
Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah, this will be my first pink ball test match. So I don't have game experience as much as some of the other players who've played. So for us, it's just about speaking to the guys who played and try and understand what were the things that they found hard, or what was how did they manage to, if there were any changes that they made. In whatever little we've trained and played the practice game, I felt like it was just a little different to the red ball in terms of how well you see the ball and how well you pick up the ball from the bowler's hand. That's been a bit of a challenge, but so we've got a bit of time. We've been training hard, and hopefully by the time the game starts, we would have had enough practice sessions and we'd get used to what the pink ball does.
Yeah, Mr.
Keep it really simple. The new ball does do a lot, so you need to respect the first 20-25 overs and try and soak in the pressure and get used to the pace or whatever the wicket's doing. Just try and get used to it, and if you can get through that period, then like I said, batting seems pretty normal to wherever you are in the world. So it's about managing those first 20-25 overs, and like you rightly mentioned, those are the key points that you need to really work on: playing the ball late, leaving a lot of balls, and waiting for the bowlers to come to you. So those are the things that I try to do, and I've played in different conditions. So when you do well in different conditions, in pace-friendly conditions or away from home, you do get a little bit of confidence, and you do understand how you need to do it, and you try and repeat those processes. With Jaiswal, it's the first time I'm actually batting with him. I don't think we've batted together before this. In first innings, we didn't really get enough time. He got out really early, so but we did have a few chats before in training sessions as well, and I tried to share whatever little I've learned from playing here in Australia and facing up against the new ball. So those were the conversations that we had. But in the second innings, obviously, was a really important period, that second day, where we had to put runs on board, and we knew if we can do that, we'll be ahead in the game. And for that, I've realized how important the opening partnership is when you travel overseas. So just try to speak to him, calm him down, and I could I could, like I said, I saw a little bit of myself when I was here 10 years ago, opening the batting for the first time. A lot of doubts, a lot of nerves, and you keep doubting your own game, and there's a lot that happens in your head. So the only thing that you can do is to slow things down, try and take a few deep breaths and focus on one thing, and that's what was passed on to me by my fellow opening partner back then, Murli Vijay. So I just passed that on to him, and again it's the same again with him. Once he got past those first 30-40 balls, he started to feel a little bit more confident, and he was seeing the ball really well, and he batted beautifully. So it was just about trying to help him in that first 30-40 balls, and then he was good to go.
So how are you different from the opener that was there 10 years ago now? How would you say you have evolved?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I don't have all these thoughts. I do still have all of these thoughts, but I'm having been there, you know what you need to do to get past that, or get over those doubts and get over those thoughts you have in your head. And so whatever I told Jaiswal is what I practice. So I just told him the same thing.